Good morning, Milwaukee. I'm Bonnie Blatchley. Spring has sprung, twiddly-dum. New little birds in their new bird's nests make me feel my very best. All right, I know that isn't the best poetry, but if you look on the calendar, you'll see that today is the first day of spring, and it calls for a little verse, I think. Actually, spring is a time to do all those things that we missed doing all winter long, like planting flowers. You know, I should have a pretty good crop this year unless that gopher who tunneled in my yard last year shows up. Well, with the days getting longer and slowly warmer, spring is also the perfect time to house hunt. And just a reminder, when you see a home today that you're interested in on the show, you'll want to jot down the phone number and the home number as they appear on your TV screen. And then call that number and make arrangements to see the home in person. Now, if you miss any information on any of these homes, simply call our home line. That number is 778-7774. And if all works out, all you have to do is get out and take that first step to go for it. Your dream home, hopefully. Our first segment is brought to us today by Homes Illustrated, so make ready the pens and paper, and our first tour is coming right up. Well, look who decided to join us this morning. I said that he could stay if he promised not to tunnel in my yard this spring. Now, if you're interested in having your home featured on Weekend Open House, simply contact your favorite realtor and ask them about our show. It's that simple. Now, the next segment will be brought to us today by Realty World and... Oh, thanks. Well, as I was saying, get your free copy of Realty World's Vacation Home Guide. Simply call 543-2590. Hey, did you know that all Weekend Open House homes come with a no-gopher guarantee? Well, what the heck, as long as he's here, I thought we might as well put him to good use. I knew he'd go for it anyway. Well, that's our home line here. And you can call that number if you need any information on any of the homes that you see today on the show. We still have some fine homes coming up. Our next segment is brought to us by Equitable Stefaniak. So keep the pens and paper ready. Inch by inch, row by row, gonna make this garden grow. I heard that if you sing and talk nicely to your flowers, they grow to be healthy. And why not? Spring's a happy time. I've had a good time viewing these homes so far, and I'm getting especially anxious to see our next tour. It features many beautiful homes from the Belinsky brothers. And who knows, you may get to start spring fresh in a brand new home. So stay tuned for our next tour. It's coming right up. Okay, now everybody sing. Inch by inch, row by row, gonna make this garden... We still have many fine homes to tour this morning, so if you know someone who is looking to buy a home, why not give them a call quick? No, not you, get back here. Now, if a home has open house hours, feel free to go out and take a tour, Milwaukee. Don't let spring pass you by. Get out and enjoy it. And if you happen to find your dream home and all of the enjoyment, that's even better. It looks like our next tour is set, so if you're ready, so are we. Well, that about wraps up this week's edition of Weekend Open House. Once again, our home line number is 778-7774. How about you, Mr. Gopher? Did you have a good time today? Well, all right then. I'm Bonnie Blatchley, and thanks for joining me today. And I'll see you again next Saturday morning at this time for another hour of Weekend Open House. And remember, if you're house hunting or just thinking about buying a home, relax. We're here. Weekend Open House. I could go for some lunch. How about you?
Home furnishings on Weekend.
Good morning and welcome to Weekend Open House. I'm Bonnie Blatchley. Now, just a reminder before we get started this morning, you're going to want to take a note of the home number and realtor's phone number as they appear on your TV screen to call for a showing or just for more information on a home that you're interested in. And should you happen to miss that information, please do feel free to give us a call on our home line. That number is 778-7774, and we'll be happy to help you in any way that we can. Now, get set for home segment number 1, brought to you today by Homes Illustrated.
Hey, Lucy.
Oh, hi, Ricky. Say, Ethel and I were just out shopping.
How much, Lucy?
Oh, now, Ricky.
You better explain, Lucy.
All right, Ricky, I explain. Ethel and I found the most wonderful Fox Point home. It has 4 bedrooms, 3 natural fireplaces, hardwood flooring, and a large family room. It's nicely decorated, and little Ricky will love the private wooded lot. We found it by calling Jim at Federated Realty. What do you say, Ricky?
I say, I love Lucy.
You love the Shorewood area, and you need a bigger home. Here's the answer.
No matter what your price range or the style of home you're looking for, every week we're here to bring you the many options available in Metro Milwaukee and the surrounding area. So sit back and enjoy.
Okay, so you're selling your home and you want to have it featured on Weekend Open House. It's easy, and I'll tell you how right after our next home segment brought to you by Equitable Stefaniak. All right, here's the answer to today's riddle. How do you get your home on Weekend Open House? Just give your realtor a call. It's that easy. Now remember, for more information on anything that you may have missed today, our home line is 778-7774. Well, we've seen lots of fine homes and condominiums this morning. There's still more to come, so grab those pens and papers, sit back, and relax.
5 years.
Remember, if you're house hunting or just thinking about buying a new home, relax. We're here, Weekend Open House. Good morning and welcome to Weekend Open House. I'm Bonnie Blatchley, and I've been out shagging a few flies and fielding some grounders. You know, it's just sort of my way of warming up for the baseball season that starts this week. Now, I know everyone is excited about the opening of the Brewers season, and I may not be the utmost authority on baseball, but I do know that if you're in the market to buy or sell a home, Weekend Open House is tops in the league. Now, let's take a look at today's game plan. When you see a home that you're interested in, simply jot down the home number and the phone number and the agent's name as it appears on the TV screen. Now, this is where the teamwork comes in, because all you have to do to get the ball rolling is make that phone call, whether it's just to get more information or to set up your own private showing of the home. Now, if the home features open house hours, please do feel free to pack up your team and take a run out to see it. Now, don't forget our home line. That number is 778-7774, and that's the phone number that you want to call if you miss any information on any of the homes that you see today. And if you see a home that you really like, hurry out there to see it. After all, you don't want anybody else stealing home. Now, on deck is our first home segment, brought to us today by Homes Illustrated.
Good morning and welcome to another edition of Weekend Open House, your visual tour of the homes available in and around the greater Milwaukee area. I'm your host, Bonnie Blatchley, and we'd like to wish all the moms out there a very happy Mother's Day. That's right, it's this weekend. I know that home hunting can be such a time-consuming task, and it can be pretty easy to let time slip by and forget about important upcoming dates such as Mother's Day. And that's why we're here, to make that exciting but sometimes tiring task of home hunting as simple as possible. Now, here's how we work. As you watch today's show, you'll see some very important information on your TV screen. You'll especially want to make note of the home number and the phone number of any of these homes that you might be interested in today. Then all you have to do is give the realtor a call and set up a showing. It's that simple. And if you happen to miss any of this information, I'd like you to write down this phone number right now, 778-7774. That's our home line number. Give that number a call if you miss any of the information, and we'll help you out. And with all the time you'll save, you'll have time and energy to keep track of other things, like remembering to get Mama Carter a gift. Now, get ready for our first home segment.
Good morning and welcome to Weekend Open House. I'm Bonnie Blatchley. You know, I figured out the secret to planning a successful cookout this morning. You see, you wait for a gorgeous morning, then be spontaneous. If you plan too far ahead, the weather forecast always changes and it rains. Well, I called everyone earlier today, ran out and bought some supplies, and now I'm set. Nothing can ruin my perfect cookout for today. Oh, and here's a reminder of how we can help you plan a perfect day of home hunting. As you're viewing the terrific homes on today's program, you'll see some important information on your TV screen. Now, included will be a home number, price, phone number, and a listing realtor. Now, when you see a home that you think you might want to tour or just find out more about it, you'll need to copy down the home number and the phone number. Then just give the realtor a call. It's that simple. Now, if you happen to miss any of that information today, remember you can always call us on our home line. That number is 778-7774, and we'll be happy to help you out in any way we can. Well, I better get started organizing things and get set for my company a little later. I probably have more things here than I need. Mom always said it's better to have too much food than not enough. And now's the time to call any friends that you may know are looking for a home in our area. Then grab your pen and paper and get set for our first tour of the morning. I was just taking another glance over my guest list here and making sure that I picked up everything that I need. You know, this is my first cookout in my own yard. I think he's going to check and make sure I remember everything, too. You know, that's one of the advantages of home owning, is being able to have cookouts. Let's see, what was that? Barbecue sauce. He says I forgot the barbecue sauce. Well, I tell you what, I better call Karen and ask her to pick up some on the way. Isn't it great to have some friends who will do you favors like that? And if you know a friend who is home hunting, why not do them a favor and tell them about Weekend Open House? Now, if you're as excited about a home that you've seen so far as I am about my cookout today, then you might have missed some of the information that you need to call about it. Well, feel free to call our home line number at 778-7774. Now, here comes our next tour.
In a scenic locale of Milwaukee, canopied by oak trees lays this extra spacious 3-bedroom ranch. The house has been well maintained and features built-ins, no wax floor, kitchen, and a rec room with bed.
Look at this. I think I have everything I need. Hot dogs, I have some hamburger in here, and the rolls. And just a second. Hello? Oh, hi. Yeah. Oh, well, that's great. Yeah, but okay. Yeah, fine. Well, yeah, maybe next time. All right. Yeah, thanks for calling. Bye-bye. What do you know? That was Dick and Carolyn, a couple of friends of mine. They had their home featured on Weekend Open House last week, and it seems that it sold today. So I guess they have a lot of packing to do, and they can't make it to my barbecue today. Oh, well, I still have lots of people coming. You know, if you're trying to sell your home and you want the kind of results that my friends are enjoying, why not have your home featured on Weekend Open House? It's really quite simple. Just call your realtor and ask how. Or remember, you can always give us a call on our home line. That number, once again, 778-7774. And now, here comes our next tour. You know, it's so exciting to finally own a home of my own and have a backyard that I can invite friends over for a barbecue and have parties and things. Hi. Oh, yeah. Hi, Karen. Yeah, listen, I was wondering if on the way over to the barbecue you'd stop off and pick... Oh. Oh, well, I didn't even know you were looking for a new home. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, all right, well, maybe next time. Okay. Okay, bye-bye. What do you know it? My friend Karen saw a home in the last segment that she's really interested in seeing today. Well, I guess it figures it was time that she was looking for a bigger place, but, well, I still have plenty more people coming over for my cookout. I'm sure it's just going to be perfect and a perfect afternoon. Oh, yeah, that home line number again, in case you miss any information on any of these homes today, is 778-7774. Getting tired here of waiting for all our friends to come for the barbecue. You know, I had no idea so many of my friends were buying and selling homes until I decided to have this cookout, and they all started calling to cancel to attend open houses or have their homes open for inspection. Oh, well. If you know of anyone who's buying or selling a home, why not let them know about Weekend Open House? The more homes they see, or the more exposure their home gets, the quicker there will be a sale, and the sooner your friends will be free to come over for your perfect cookout. Well, get set for more. All right, Kitty Kondo, I guess it's just you and me for our barbecue today. You can help yourself to something to eat, and don't be shy. There's plenty of it here. Well, I guess we're about out of time for today's show. I get to babysit Kitty Kondo here while the last of my guests is out touring a home. Well, that home line number, once again, for any of you who were busy canceling cookout invitations and missed information, you almost canceled out on me too, is 778-7774. I guess my cookout plans are about finished, but now is just the beginning for you homeowners. Now's the time to get on the phone and start calling those realtors. Now, if there was a home that you think that you're interested in but need to know a bit more about before setting up a showing, don't hesitate calling the listing realtor. They'll be more than happy to help you out. And if a home shows open house hours, get out there and see it. No appointment necessary. And while you're out there, please say hi to all my friends that are missing out on my perfect cookout today. Well, we'll be back again next week with plenty more home buying options. So don't lose hope if you're not quick enough on making an offer. Well, hopefully by next week, most of my friends will have bought or sold their homes so I can reschedule this wonderful cookout. Gee, I wonder how potato salad freezes. Well, that's all the time we have for this week. I'm a lonely Bonnie Blatchley. Remember, if you're home hunting or just thinking about buying a new home, relax. We're here. Weekend Open House.
Hey, we'd like to let you know how much we appreciate your enthusiastic response to Weekend Open House. You know, I hope that our garage sale today gets as much enthusiasm as we've had from some of you. You know, we do welcome your comments and feedback, so please feel free to continue phoning us with your suggestions. You know, I didn't even remember I had some of this stuff. I guess it's time for you guys to go to a new home. You know, if you've already had a successful rummage sale and sold all the things that you didn't have room for in your move, you're probably all set, except for the task of selling your home. Well, we can help. Just call your realtor or our home line number, and that number, once again, is 778-7774. And just ask how you can have your... Oh, look at this. I forgot I even had this. You know, I remember when a friend of mine showed up on my doorstep with this as a home warming gift. You know, I was never really sure what I should do with it, but, well, I can't give this away. You know, it's amazing when you go through your things like this, how you find so many of your possessions were given to you by friends. Well, I think I'll just put this in my keep stack for now. You know, if you happen to have a friend who is buying or selling a home, why not pay them back for all those beautiful gestures they've done over the years? Give them a call and tell them about Weekend Open House. You can save them a lot of time and money, and maybe they'll even give you another present. Having your home featured is a lot easier than you may have guessed. All you have to do is call your realtor, or you can call our home line number and ask how. All right, that number, once again, is 778-7774. And you can call that number in case you miss any information about any of the homes that you're interested in on today's program. And we do have some excellent homes coming up in the next segment, so... Well, look what I found. You know, I packed everything away during my last move, and I had totally forgotten about this. I could use one of these. I'll just set it over here in my keep pile. Well, you know, a rummage sale can be a great way to get rid of some of those items that seem a bit much to transport in a move. And it's a nice way of inexpensively picking up some essentials if you've just moved into a new place and need some things right away. Now, if you happen to have missed some essential information that you need to call about a home that you were interested in from the program today, just call our home line. Here it is once again, 778-7774, and we'll be more than happy to help you out in any way we can. Well, I have just a couple more things to go through here before we have the garage sale today. Well, I tell you what, I think everybody needs one of these, right? Oh, this was a gift from my mother. How can I give this away? It doesn't really take up that much room. I think I'll put this on my keep list also. Well, it looks like I didn't have as many things as I thought I would for this garage sale. I guess I didn't really need one so desperately, but I guess it was at least a start toward getting all the neighbors together and out there to have some fun at the block rummage sale today. And now's when the exciting part starts for the home buyers and sellers. Get on the phone and call those realtors about any home that you're interested in touring or just getting more information about. Then get out there and see those places. And if a home advertised open house hours, feel free to stop out there. No appointment necessary. And while you're out there, you can keep your eye open for some garage sales. Now remember, if you want to have your home featured on Weekend Open House, it's as simple as a phone call to your realtor or our home line number. Let me give that to you one more time. It's 778-7774. Call that number if you want to have your home featured or if you just need some more information.
Good morning and welcome to Weekend Open House. I'm Bonnie Blatchley, and I'm sitting here hoping that someone will respond to my ad in the paper or the posters that I put around the neighborhood. See, I found this darling little dog yesterday, and I'm sure someone somewhere must be missing him an awful lot. Well, in the meantime, just wait until you see some of the homes that we have in store for you today. Now, before we kick off our first tour, just a reminder of how the program works. When you see a home that catches your fancy today, just write down the home number and the phone number, and then give the realtor a call. Now, if you miss any information that you need to call about a home, please feel free to call our home line. That number is 778-7774, and we'll be happy to help you out in any way that we can. Okay, I'm going to go in the kitchen and find something for this little dog to eat while you settle in for our first tour of the morning. You know, if his owner doesn't turn up, I think that I may just have to keep him. I can't think of anyone that I know who's looking for a dog, though, so I guess I won't have any other choice. Now, if you should happen to know of someone who's interested in buying or selling a home, why not be a friend and let them know about Weekend Open House? Now, our home line number for any additional information is 778-7774. Now, here comes our next tour. Okay, now let's see. I'll let you stay in the guest room, but of course I'll have to change the wallpaper.